Trubor nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Menta kasngi ka arpau hanyo tarik urampang araja arpau saw, kabaderu kasngi penkut ya ka Dorbar mangtingka, ki MLA na ka Liang Pyrshah ki bakentup ya ka Congress, ka Trinamool Congress, bat na ka Voice of the People Party, ki lami ino na ka Ying Dorbar, halor ka Jing Kynnoh, baka don ka Jing Bakla, ha ka Rukom Pynïaid Dorbar, ha ka bedai baka Jing Wanra ya ka demands for grants, ki badai ban menjur da ka Yung Dorbar. Ya kanila kdo da MLA ka Congress na umsning u Dr. Celestine Lingdo, Hakaba ulakdo baka jing menjur teng ya ki demands for grants lale haka singit hoding baladep ka arpaulai tarik urampang arja arpau saw wat haba ompat pendep ya ka benta ka baningkong kata ki jing yatai halor ka mangtingka bat ka jubab halor ka mangtingka nakaliang ka sorkar kalaong baya ka nikamat labu kat kum ka jing menjur lang haka business advisory committee ban Pynïaid ya ka Dorbar kumban penken mau ki MLA na ka Liang Pyrshah aru ki le shimbenta ban yatai hakikat motion yak balawan ra banyatai ki demands for grants haka sngi tho ding baladep kata haka arphaulai tarik urampang araja arphau saw.
I don't want to disturb when the Honorable Chief Minister reply, but in the course of my raising a point of order in the morning, which is provided by the rules, a word which is used by the chair that we wasted time. I requested humbly, sir, that it should be expunged because I have not come here to waste the time of the House, nor do the other members. That is point number one. Point number two that I want to make, sir, is the Honorable Chief Minister said that the voting on the demand for grants that was done last Friday was for the supplementary demands. That is absolutely wrong, sir. Supplementary demands were done on the 21st of this month. Now, if we have voted for the demand for grants last Friday, I have a right to know under which rule were the demand for grants submitted in the House and voted last Friday. Now, if we say that voting for demand for grants can be done before the finance minister reply, then the reply of the finance minister at the end of the budget discussion becomes redundant. I raise this point, sir, again, not because I want to pull or push anybody. I want this House to follow the rule. And if the House is not following the rule, what is the point for us to sit here and listen to all the blabbering? So my request is, sir, the word "we wasted time" should be expunged. The misleading statement of the Chief Minister that last Friday was demand for supplementary demands were voted, that is absolutely wrong. It should be corrected. And if we have voted for the main budget for this year last Friday, then we have gone way grossly beyond the provision of the rules. This is my submission, sir. And if the chair cannot correct this, I feel the opposition has no role to sit and listen here. This is my submission, sir. So I would like to hear what is your ruling, sir.
Sir.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I also rise to relate to this point of order under Rule 300, vis-a-vis in reference to Rule 142, 143 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business, which have been very clearly submitted before the August House, before you, Mr. Speaker, sir. And the further submission that he has made, I think it is abundantly clear that we need to correct things. I think correcting things is very crucial, important. Otherwise, what is wrong will be considered as right. What is abnormal will be eventually considered as normal, which is dangerous and should not be a precedence. Even the Lord listens to the prayer of the sinners. It's written, if my people who are called in my name, humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and will heal their land. So even God forgives us. Even God listens to our prayer. So I am definitely sure that the chair will listen to this, our prayer for correction, lest it becomes a precedence.
Sir, I would also like to.
Same point of order?
Yes, sir, because the same, I would like to associate.
Please be brief.
Okay, so I would also like to associate with the honorable member from Onsning. In the address of the governor, a mention was made about the highest standards of decorum. So we expect, sir, that there will be a cooperation from all stakeholders so that we can maintain the highest standards of decorum. And when the members has expressed about the rules which has been clearly laid in the rules of conducts of the rules in this rule, sir, we feel that we would expect that the chair would admit the mistake and ensure that this will not happen in the future, sir. With this few words, sir, I submit.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I would like to just submit. Well, sir, if we go back to Rule 44, it says the voting of demand for grants shall take place on such days as the Speaker, in consultation with the leader of the House and the Business Advisory Committee, may allot for the purpose. Sir, yes, if you go to rule number 42 and 143, 142 and 143, yes, we have seen it. But when you go specifically to 144, it mentioned very clearly on that. And sir, next, if we have some kind of confusion as far as interpretation of rules, sir, we can go to Rule 314 and 315. Rule 314 and Rule 315. However, sir, I would also like to submit to your good officer, well, in case if there is clearly any provision where we have to rectify or to ultimately correct ourselves, that within the House it can be done. Always it can be done, whatsoever. That also has to happen for the interest of every member in this House, that we have to follow as per the prescribed rules.
This is not a debate. Rule 314 is applied only when there is ambiguity or when the rules does not spell out clearly.
I'll come to a decision, please.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
think
sir.
it's all right. First of all, it was not my intention to say that this House is wasting its time. Actually, I was just, because of the time constraint, because the time was limited, and so I had asked not to say unnecessary things and come to the straight to the point. But however, I stand corrected, and that the word wasting of time will be expunged.